Today I'm discussing 10 rare empath superpowers all empaths unknowingly have. And be sure to stay tuned till the end. The last point may surprise you. Let's dive in. Hi friends, welcome to my channel. If it's your first time here, my name is Tammy M. Joyce. I'm the founder of Tammy M Coaching, and I run a powerful 8-week transformational coaching program called the Freedom Class, specific to healing and recovery from codependency and narcissistic abuse. If you'd like to learn more about the possibility of becoming a coaching client, there's a link in the description below this video where you can apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team. So let's get into it. 10 rare empath superpowers all empaths unknowingly have. Number 1, empaths have a strong presence, emotionally, physically, and energetically. They stand out, even when they'd prefer not to. Their presence is intense, and the truth is the frequency they carry and the power of their presence can be incredibly comforting for those in need or anyone who's seriously hurting, simply because empaths have the ability to see, feel, and understand others on a very deep level. When they hold space for you with the intensity of their presence, whether you realize it or not, it's a gift. Number 2, empaths are super sensitive. They feel everything deeply. They know when you're aligned, congruent, and sincere, and they know when you've strayed from your path, mission, and purpose. They know when you're genuine and authentic, and they know when you're being disingenuous and phony. They can sense when you're troubled and probably know exactly what you're troubled about. An empath can tell when someone is lying or pretending to be something they're not. They are walking lie detectors and hear what you're not saying. Trying to pull anything over on an empowered empath is a waste of time. Their sensitivity enables them to see right through you. Whether they tell you about what they see or feel or not is another story. Number 3, empaths have the ability to read a room and the people in it with incredible accuracy and at lightning speed. They'll size up the entire field within seconds of stepping into it and know things, even things they'd rather not know, for reasons they themselves may not even understand. The ability to read a room and the people in it in this fashion is not always a comfortable experience for empaths, but once empowered, it can and will serve them and others very well. And on that note, that leads me to superpower number 4. Empaths have a strong sense of intuition. It's true that empaths can sense when something's off, but their intuitive gifts can run much deeper than just that. When empaths do their work and learn to respect, honor, value, and trust themselves, they become true masters of their energy and emotions. When they do their work, step into their full power and potential, develop self-trust and real self-confidence, when they cultivate a strong sense of self-worth from within, they tap into a vast chasm of intuitive wisdom that not only guides them towards the best possible outcomes for themselves, but also enables them to become the force for good they were always intended to be on this planet. However, the opposite can be true as well. If and when they run from, hide from, avoid, deny, or bypass the healing work they know they need to do, more often than not, they'll suffer from an identity crisis and all the fear, anxiety, insecurity, and self-doubt that goes along with it. It's pretty hard to trust your intuitive hits and benefit from the divine guidance you have access to when you're riddled with fear, anxiety, insecurity, and self-doubt. Or worse yet, waste your life medicating the truth of what you feel so you can avoid facing it. If this resonates with you, I highly encourage you to do your work so you can not only tap into the abundance of intuitive guidance that is available to you, but also so you can feel more grounded and certain within yourself and your relationships, as well as navigate your way through life with a much stronger sense of manageability, confidence, and self-esteem. Number 5, empaths have the power to stand tall in the face of adversity and weather any storm. Empaths are incredibly strong people. What you think you might see on the surface, well, let's just say you probably ain't seen nothing yet. In particular, if they're still in process or working to get their proverbial shit together. Few people can handle adversity and stand in the storm, or better yet, come out the other side, not only intact and whole, but stronger than ever, like a highly empathic human. Never mistake their kindness nor their sensitivity for weakness. And whatever you do, do not underestimate an empath. They will shock you with their invincibility, tenacity, and ferocity every time. Know anyone like this? Comment below and let me know whether or not this is resonating with you. Let me know in the comment section below. Also, if you'd like to learn more about the possibility of working with me in one of my coaching programs, there's a link in the description below where you can apply to see if you qualify for a free one-on-one consultation with either myself or a member of my team. Number 6, empaths have the power to heal. Empaths not only have the power to heal themselves, but also others. Just being in the presence of an empowered empath can be a healing experience. Unless, of course, you're not ready or you have something to hide. Then you're likely to be triggered. But assuming you feel safe enough within yourself to be real, vulnerable, and let your guard down, then exposure to an empath is likely to heal as well as advance you, sometimes in ways you least expect. In fact, Heyoka empaths are known as the most powerful empaths around due to the fact that they have very strong healing capabilities. Simply by virtue of the way they see the world, the way they live, and the way they feel and reflect others' emotional state back to them. This natural ability of theirs tends to have a transformational impact on the people they encounter. Number 7, empaths are highly creative. Most empaths have the gift of ingenuity and as such are naturally creative. It's not uncommon for empaths to become business owners, healers, or teachers. They're entrepreneurial and have what it takes to make their dreams come true. In fact, if they give in to the pressure to conform to more conventional jobs, this can not only lead to their burying their inherent gifts, talents, and strengths, it will also likely lead to an incredibly misaligned and miserable life, where they literally feel drained of their vital life force energy. They are much better off being captains of their own ship with the freedom and ability to create the vision they know is inside of them. And again, this is where doing their work is so vitally important. It's pretty tough to believe in yourself and your dreams when you're riddled with fear, anxiety, insecurity, and self-doubt. But once empowered, once they've stepped into their path and begun to unleash their creative potential, look out. The empowered empath is truly unstoppable in this regard. Number 8, empaths are deeply caring problem solvers. A great example of this is how empaths have the ability to see exactly what is wrong with the world, but more importantly, know how to fix it. The reality is, as a collective, we are ascending. As we rise, everything that is in the shadow is being exposed. Everything that needs to be healed, both individually and collectively, is coming to the light so we can deal with and heal it. Another reality is that the global shift out of the frequency of fear and into that of love will begin to occur much more rapidly when empaths come out of hiding and take radical responsibility for themselves, the quality of their lives, and especially their gifts. When they try to just fit into society, they not only feel more disconnected and miserable, but they feel as if their soul is literally dying a slow and painful death. Because in a very real sense, it is. However, when they do their work and learn to navigate their gifts, they grow in self-confidence and personal empowerment. And when that happens, they figure out how to see the world for what it is and know intuitively exactly what it's going to take to change it. One soul at a time, beginning with themselves. Number 9, empaths are visionary leaders. They're inquisitive by nature and solution-oriented. They understand the intricacies of life and possess a voracious appetite for seeking the truth. They question everything until they feel a resonance to any given answer. If it doesn't sit well with them, their curiosity will keep them searching, digging, asking, and researching. They're often quite prepared to do whatever it takes to find the answers to the big questions that haunt them, even if it takes a lifetime. Empaths are often quiet achievers as well as being strong leaders. Although they prefer to work hard behind the scenes, they'll often be found in positions of leadership due to their ability to be focused, organized, and supportive. Being capable of inspiring and motivating others with magnificent energy and poise comes naturally to empaths. Number 10, empaths can turn a negative situation into a favorable one. in particular when empowered. Empaths are natural alchemists. They have the ability to transmute negative energy into higher, more positive frequencies, no different than the way Jesus turned water into wine. Because empaths are spiritually aware and open, they naturally feel connected to a higher power of their own understanding. They possess a deep natural connection to and an innate understanding of all things metaphysical, which enables empaths to not lose faith no matter the trials and tribulations they've lived through. Challenging as their journeys may be, they're not likely to give up on life, love, or themselves for that matter. They understand the power of their intent. They trust. They know. All things are working out for their highest good and the good of all concerned in divine time. And they do their part by doing their work. And that, my friends, is a beautiful thing. And with that, I'm going to call it a wrap. But before I go, how can Tammy M Coaching help you? 4 ways. Number 1, subscribe to my channel and click that notification bell to make sure you get my new video every Friday. Number 2, watch my free web class by clicking on the link in the description below. You'll learn about my personal journey and professional experience through decades of research specific to healing and recovery from codependency and narcissistic abuse. You'll also learn about some powerful strategies that you can begin to use today. Number 3, if you're not sure where to start, but you want to come and learn from my team and you'd like to be supported by a stellar community of like-minded people who are focused on solutions that actually work, you can learn more about my 8-week transformational coaching program, the Freedom Class, by going to www.tammymcoaching.com and clicking on programs and reviews for all the details. And number 4, if you want some help right now because you've got a burning issue, you need something solved, you want to break free from painful relationship patterns permanently and actually make lasting progress in your healing and recovery, go to tammymcoaching.com and click on Apply Now to learn how you can become a client.